Ford is the lead ship of the new Ford class of aircraft carriers, the first new class in more than 40 years. Ford's daughter, Susan Ford Bales, serves as the ship's sponsor. Gerald Ford was the 38th President of the United States. Ford faced many challenges, including reviving a depressed economy, solving chronic energy shortages, and trying to ensure world peace. Ford was successful with all of those issues, ensuring a better life for Americans. He was more than just our president, he was also our shipmate. Gerald Ford was commissioned as an ensign on April 13, 1942. His first assignment was as an instructor at the V-5 Aviation School, where he taught elementary seamanship, ordnance, gunnery, and first aid. Ford was sent to the pre-commissioning unit USS Monterey in May 1943 and served aboard the ship until she was severely damaged by a typhoon. He attained the rank of lieutenant commander during World War II and continued his naval career until 1963.
Captain America's gone today. Captain America, what did you say? Oh, open the book now and turn the page. Must be an error, still reads the same. Oh, I hear your people, they all call your name. It's just our own fault. Will you come back home? Captain America, is that your name?
America's safety requires the projection of naval power. Projecting power falls upon the naval warfighter, our highly trained, exceptionally resilient sailors. We are the far-reaching arm, securing our world's oceans. Staying ahead of our adversaries requires continuous technological advancement. It requires foresight. It requires courageous sailors to answer the call, to become the plank owners of first-in-class platforms. These first-in-class plank owners create the standard operating procedures for an entire aircraft carrier. The crafting responsibility of this tome of knowledge resides with the plank owners. This stage is complete. Ford is designed to stay at the forefront of technological advances for the next 50 years. This ship is the future of naval aviation. Our ship will soon provide security to America and her allies. Ford, the ship and the sum of her parts, is foresight imagined and executed.
Being a plank owner on a naval aircraft carrier is a cool experience. There is nothing like being part of a naval tradition that goes back 250 years almost of tradition of being a plank owner. Being there from when the ship was christened until we put the first bulkhead on the 03 level until we go into our commissioning ceremony. That is a unique experience that I will always remember in my career, and I'm ever thankful for it.
Well, when I got here, it was pretty much scraps. When I actually came on board, I was thinking, they can build this into something? I couldn't believe that it was actually going to become a ship.
One of the biggest things we did here was the phrase improvise, adapt, and overcome. And that was told to me from day one. As we get here, we are going to encounter challenges. There are going to be barriers internally and externally as we take on these new systems and as we learn. And the biggest tool in that environment is the crew of 78.
And I think we're building a legacy for ourselves when we're making a name for Gerald R. Ford as sailors that are relentless, sailors that are tireless, sailors that are willing to help at any given cause. I know for me, being on previous ships, this crew is some of the best. They're top-notch sailors. They take pride in their work, and they're ready for the world to see it.
What is so remarkable and amazing is this crew has literally learned it from the ground up. They're the best at what they do, and they are ready. They're ready to get underway. They're ready to launch aircraft. They're ready to be a part of the United States Navy.
The opportunity to command is probably one of the most precious opportunities we have in the military service. And to command such a fine crew that has worked very, very hard, and over 2,600 folks that all kind of look to me, but I also look to them to do all the great things that they've been trained to do. So I look at it as truly a team effort, proudly to be, so to speak, the captain of the team, but for the team to function, every member of the team has to perform. And I think everyone performs superbly.
The fleur-de-lis pointing true north symbolizes the Boy Scouts of America. The moral compass represents President Ford's legacy built upon integrity and honesty. The map of the world represents Gerald R. Ford's global presence and ties to the Chief of Naval Operations' guiding principle of operating forward. The 38 stars surrounding the emblem represent Ford as the 38th President of the United States. 26 of the 38 stars are colored in, representing his ship during World War II, the USS Monterey. The color scheme is blue and yellow, representing Ford's undergraduate university, University of Michigan. The crest also contains Yale blue and white to represent his graduate school.